I'm not happy right now. I'm not excited right now. I'm scared. I'm worried. At first, when I saw this being revealed, I was excited. And then I looked into it and then I wasn't excited anymore. I was terrified. Dior! Can you stop reformulating the good stuff? Seriously. This video is for science. As you know, for the second, third, fourth, fifth time, Dior is reformulating their already existing stuff, but still not giving us our Air Flash foundation. But anyways, they have once again reformulated their Backstage Glow Maximizer highlight palettes. For what reason this time, I do not know. The first time it was because they went talc-free and cruelty-free, I believe. But why again? Let me tell you why I'm upset. So this guy that I have right here, this is ancient, I think. This might be 7 years old. I'm still using it. It still works good as new. I did my friend's makeup for her wedding this year. I used this on her. She had a deep complexion. It was beautiful on her as well. It's beautiful on me. It's super duper smooth. This might not be the one from 7 years ago. I think I might have replaced it like once. But it's a different formula than if you were to go to the store today to buy it now. And what I can tell you is this is the best highlighter formula ever, I think. This has been a tried and true for 7 years, a go-to, a reliable one that I always fall back on. And then a couple years after that launch, and I tried that, I love that. Boy, oh boy, was I excited when they launched some new shades. This is now 3 years back, I believe. These were off. They were a little different. I looked past it. They were off. They just weren't as smooth. They were a little glittery. But still, they were okay. I think this might have been 2 years ago. They launched this one, Celestial Glow. And this was trash. This was glitter. This was not this. Like, it seems with every reformulation, it's been going downhill. And then I saw recently that they were completely reformulating, redoing, repackaging these highlighter quads, as well as coming out with new colors. And I was excited at first. I was naive at that point, but I was excited. And when I started looking into what they did, okay, I'm gonna put up this image right now. So they're saying the old formulation, you could only use as highlighter or blush, which is not true. But now the new formulation, you can use as highlighter, eyeshadow, blush, and bronzer. You could have done that with the old formula, so we're remarketing it for some reason. It's now multi-finish. This is the part that disgusts me. The multi-finish includes new duochrome and glitter shades. Now listen, I am not anti-duochrome, I am not anti-glitter, but I'm anti-duochrome and glitter in a good highlight. You know how Fenty has like the glitter bombs? Like, I'll accept that. That is how they were made. That was their intention. But when you start off with something so smooth and so beautiful, and you intentionally change the formula to have duochrome and glitter finishes, from that point on, reading that, I was disgusted with this launch. And I had to report back to you guys to let you know what was up. They also say the face application now is for face, eyes, and décolleté. One original shade, which would be this one, and then there's 3 new shades available. I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised. I'm not sure which are going to be considered glitter shades, duochrome shades, but we're gonna find out. I have 2 palettes that I had previously, so we can do direct comparisons. And I have 1 new shade, which looked really pretty. We'll see how that goes. But these babies, these new ones, are $54, which is a lot. But honestly, you get 4 luxury highlighter colors, so it's a better value than if you were to buy it individually. And so they launched 4 shades. The original shade, so that's not considered the new shade. That would be this one that we've all known and loved and seen for years. They also launched Rose Gold Glow, which they claim is a new shade. It's not. And I know that because I have a Rose Gold Glow already. But this was a limited edition launch. 3 years ago, limited edition color. So that's why they're saying it's new. And I don't think I've seen this one before, Pearly Peach Glow, but a lot of people were excited about this one. And then I didn't buy it because I simply knew I wouldn't use it. It's not meant for my skin tone, even though you can use it for eyeshadow and bronzer apparently now, and blush. Sunlit Amber Glow, which would be for deeper complexions. But one thing I've always liked about these palettes is with the varying colors, they work for a lot of different skin tones. Like I said, when I did my friend's wedding recently, she has a deep complexion. I used this on her. And I also happen to love this highlight quad. All right. The other little upgrade here is they got a minor facelift. So just a straight across Dior is the old packaging. This big Dior, that's the new packaging. That's how you can tell the difference. But one thing that no one will mention that I'm low-key upset about, why did they get rid of the colors on the back? This is helpful. It helps if your palette's flipped upside down and you're grabbing it from a drawer. This is boring. Why'd they do that? I'm starting this off bad without even having touched these. Okay. I'm gonna swatch Old Faithful here, the old palette. Come in. We're gonna swatch it directly with the new palette. We're not wasting any more time. I just had to get my spiel out, but look at this. Look at this glazy, glossy beautifulness. Hold on. Smooth, not a glitter speck in sight. So pigmented. They want to say you can use these all over now and you couldn't before. This you could use all over. Eyes, cheeks, however you want it. Okay. In pan, the blush and bronze shade looks slightly different, maybe slightly deeper. Let's see. There's still that baked gel powder formulation. Okay, it still looks good. Maybe not quite as smooth, but it still looks pretty. Watch me have made this whole spiel and it's the exact same. Okay, here's the old formula. Here's the new formula. The new formula feels way more sheer, way thinner. Okay, way is an exaggeration, but you can see the original formula, it's got this creaminess, this opacity that the new formula doesn't quite have. You can kind of see it with the new formula blush. It's a little bit more white on the old formula, but I am happy to report though, it doesn't look too glittery. So maybe those duochrome glitter shades are gonna be with the new shades. Hopefully that's the case. Okay, they feel thinner. They definitely have less creaminess to them and less pigmentation, but we might be okay. This might have been a false alarm. No, but the new one is definitely, it's not hitting the same in the swatches. Okay. Normally I wouldn't use this as a bronzer because it's kind of shiny, and dirty. Like, this is not a good bronzer shade, but yeah, I look like I just shoved my face in dirt. But we're gonna make it work. But thank goodness, I was really worried that they were gonna take this universal color and add glitter. So thank goodness for that. This seems to have kept up with some of the integrity of the OG. We'll use this as blush. This is gonna emphasize my acne right now. But that's a personal problem. Yeah, it's a little more sheer, it's a little thinner. The formula has absolutely changed, but I wouldn't say for the better, but it's still fine. Okay, this is my favorite highlighter. This is, okay. Obviously, I'm gonna look crazy right now. This is just for science. Let me put on Old Faithful. I'm so sorry, you guys. This video is so not planned out. I just wanted to rant. I turned on the camera and I started ranting. Immediately, this bronzer, even though I would never use it as a bronzer, so much creamier, quicker to apply. Okay. Blush, about the same. In fact, this might look better as a blush, but it gave me a wetter look quicker. Wipe off my brush. Best highlighter of all time. Still the best highlighter of all time. This is giving more gleam right away. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just giving that extra oomph. I'm going into the white shade, which obviously I look crazy right now, but I just needed to see the difference in application. This is more sheer, the new formula. It's not as creamy. Look how glassy that is here and wet on the old side. It's a downgrade for sure, but it's not tragic. So that's good news. Let's dive into the other ones because we got two more. I do think the rose gold glow, we're gonna do another comparison with my 3-year-old rose gold glow. Now this was the introduction, I think, to the duochrome and the glittery formula. This blush kind of has that duochrome glitter to it. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it when this first launched. I liked it, but it wasn't as smooth on the cheeks as the universal was. So let me swatch the new one and see if there's anything different. Obviously you can see this one is the new one. So here's the new one. It does, again, feel a little thinner than the older one. The metallic pinky gold right here was a lot drier than the older one. And I mean, the older one is 3 years old, you guys. But these definitely are a lot closer than the original one that I was talking about. Slight change in formula, as you can see, with it being thinner and less pigmented, less creamy. But I don't think these are going to be too far off. So let's see. Let's use this metallic pink, which is going to be a terrible blush. I hate that they marketed this as like a blush bronzer palette because it's not. These aren't even good blushes. Eyeshadows, yes. So this is one of those duochrome shades, and it just looks kind of dry on my cheek and uneven and glittery. So that's why I don't like using this as blush, but I wanted to show it to you. Let's try this metallic golden peach, as they describe it. Just doesn't hit the same. It's still good. It's still a very, very good product. I don't want you to think that, but they've changed it. They have. I wish I could be more descriptive for you, but I just can't. And with these highlights, it's hard to get these on, but we have this golden pearl, really just building it up. And then this one is the duochrome shade. It's a white with a pinky shift, which can be fun. It's really subtle. It's not a very strong duochrome. Anyways, that's what that one looks like. It's pretty. It's not a multi-use palette, if you ask me. I didn't ever really love this one from a few years ago. It was good, but I didn't love it. And so that's how I'm going to feel about this one. Now, the old rose gold glow was way better than a couple years ago, the celestial glow. So that's good. The celestial glow had way too much glitter in there. So I think this last one is a brand new shade. I don't have it in my collection. Pearly Peach Glow. So I'm excited to play with this one. So we have a peachy shade. I'm like looking for duochromes and stuff. Then we have this gold shade, which is gonna be the glitter shade. I'm gonna use this all over my eyes. So here's that peachy shade, which seems very smooth actually, not a bit of glitter. But this gold shade is very pretty. It is glittery. I don't think I'd love this on my face. Hopefully this is like a metallic, and maybe this one is the duochrome. I can't really tell. Not every palette has the same distribution of formulas or finishes, which is a good thing, because this one is like a coppery metallic. And then this is more of an orangey, rosy metallic. I'm not seeing a duochrome in this one, but the second one is a glitter for sure. I mean, this is pretty. This would be gorgeous on a medium skin tone for highlights. Sorry, I haven't been so focused on really dissecting this formula and deciding how I feel about it. I haven't even been able to give you any recommendations or who this would be best for because I'm sad. Okay, let's see what we can do though. I do want to try this one as a blush first. They're not good blushes. Like this would be a good highlight on a medium skin tone. This is a little bit more flat, so I feel like you could top a peachy blush with this. But you see, as somebody who has texture on my cheeks, it's just emphasizing that. And this one is so metallic. It's too glittery. Like, I would top a blush with these, but I think if you have a true medium complexion or deeper, these are going to be beautiful highlights. For me, maybe this one. Yeah, that's pretty. This is a very, very pretty highlight. You know what? This peachy glow shade, I'm not mad at it. I think it's pretty, especially if you have a medium complexion. I think you'd like it, actually. I do recommend this one. And I do want to use this glitter one all over the eyes. That's how I personally would use this, because this ain't touching my face. So it's not as glittery as I had feared it would be, this whole drop overall. I thought it was going to be pure glitter chaos, and it's not. So that's the good news. I wouldn't say impressed by this launch, but I was overreacting a bit there. I was terrified. It's not that terrible. I was really scared, and I thought, no way. I really thought it could go downhill from this celestial glow. But that's not the case, and this is pretty on the eyes too. So, enough of my talking trash. I was just discovering this with you guys. But looking at the palettes individually, okay, the universal one, it's a drier, thinner formula than what once was, but it still is a very, very pretty palette. I still think it's usable, it's lovely, you would enjoy it, but the glory days are gone. Let me say that. It's not their peak work, but it's still really, really nice. I can tell the difference. I think Rose Gold Glow, I think it's fine as well. I think the formula, again, it's thinner, it's drier than what has come out previously, but these colors are pretty, and I would recommend for like a light, even to medium skin tone, you can make it work. That's the thing with these, like this could work for a deeper complexion. The universal shade works for skin tones all across the board, especially if you're deeper, you can utilize those shades as eyeshadow as well. I do like this one. I kind of feel indifferent about that one. I feel about the same as how I felt with that original launch. I like it, but it's not as good as the universal. But I'm actually feeling this pearly peachy glow. It's not optimized on my skin tone. I know that. I'm a bit too light to get the most out of this. This is going to be gorgeous on medium complexions for sure. This works decent as a highlight for me. This works great as an all-over lid. These two I could probably mix and blend with other highlighters and shades in here and get them to work for me. So not optimal for me, but medium complexions, I do like that. One of those shades is glittery, but I do like it. Do you think that was a fair review? Do you think I did okay? I know I wasn't giving you all the details about it, but I just needed to know what we were working with here. And what we're working with is not as bad as I thought. Seriously. So I'm not terrified anymore. It's just not as good as what once was, which is the theme with a lot of things that I like from Dior and other brands. So did we lose a good one? No, we lost a great one, but it's been lost because they had reformulated it anyways. I didn't try the new formulation of the Universal. I just know how good this one was, and I never questioned it. But I had never been so in love with one after this. I always thought these new ones were just okay, except for this one. And the new ones that just launched, they are better than Celestial Glow. So I'm not as mad about it. So yeah, false alarm. Sorry to scare you. There has been changes, not for the better, but it's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe found it helpful. I wasn't even here to be helpful. I just needed to come here for the science, and we did that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you're interested in other new makeup products being launched, make sure you're subscribed to my channel for more. And also, if you're into more face palettes, I just did a whole movie documentary on those darn Hourglass ambient lighting edit palettes. Those for me are the face palettes of the year, but I am going to continue using these because I have not been using highlight lately. I haven't had any highlights in my speed reviews drawer, so I've just not been putting on highlights. So I'm actually excited to get these in my speed reviews drawer and start incorporating highlight a little bit more. It's a bit of a lost art, is it not? Oh, okay. I'm kind of tired. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Love you.
It's delicious.